Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with another Project Pan update. This update is for the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. It is a Fantastic Ladies collab and it was created by Valerie and Ceylan. This project started on October 31st, 2022 and it goes until October 31st, 2023. Blah, blah, blah. I'm filming after work today. It's been a long day. It's a Monday after winter break, so my brain needs to get used to thinking again. This is a roulette style project. We're to randomly choose 6 to 13 prompts and roll in new prompts if we finish items or meet our goals. There are new suggestions this year for different movies and people helped contribute toward that. So I'll let you know who contributed prompts other than Ceylan or Valerie when they come up. So I decided to have 13 prompts in at a time. And yeah, let me tell you how I did this past month. My brain is like mush right now. Wake up. Okay, for the first prompt, I have Hellraiser, a facial exfoliant. I put in my Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant, and my goal is to finish, and I'm almost there. I have a little bit left. This will be done by the next update for sure. I mean, I've been making similar progress, and I'm sure that the bottle, I'm sure it doesn't go down to the last little drop here. So I'm using it consistently. I'm happy about that, and this should be rolling out next month. For Hereditary, something a relative used to use or a product that is nostalgic, this is credit to Val Martin for this one. I put in a lipstick because my mother always wears lipstick, and red is traditionally like a traditional color, but she used to go for more like mauve shades. So I put in this MAC lipstick in the shade Cozy Kisses. I'm getting more and more used to these darker shades. I'm not really a dark lipstick girl, but this one's growing on me. There is a swatch of it right there. I'm wearing it today. I really enjoy it. My goal was to use it 13 times. I've used it 11, so this is sticking around, but it'll be a rollout next month for sure. For It Follows, something you can't get rid of. This is credit to Leah Embo, and I pulled in my Milani Romantic Rose Blush. I just can't get rid of this. I really love this blush. I have worn down the middle. It is actually starting to dip in the middle, and I heard once you break through, it's all hollow underneath. So I still have a ton around the outside here that's, embossed. But I don't know. I mean, I can't think that there's much left before I hit the middle. So there's what it looks like. It's really a light blush. I have to really dig in there and get a lot in order for it to show up. But I really do like the way it looks on my skin. It's nice definitely for a school day where I can just go ham and not worry about having too much on my cheeks. So my goal was to use this 13 times. I've used it 4. So it's sticking around and I'm not mad at that. Next up is for Leprechaun, a green product or an item that brings you luck. This is credit to CJ. I pulled in my Pixie Glow Tonic. This is the mini, and my goal is to finish it, and I'm almost there. I use this when I travel primarily, so not much left. I'm also working on a larger Glow Tonic for 50 Shades of Green, so I kind of alternate back and forth. I'll pull this in a little bit when I'm not traveling as well, just to ensure that I finish it up. So almost there. Next up, Scream, an item that makes you scream with delight. That for me are my MAC Glow Play blushes, and this one's in the shade Cheer Up. It's beautiful. It's a very like peachy color, very lovely. And there is a swatch of it right there, and I'm gonna put that on my hand. It's so beautiful. I love these blushes. One of my favorite ways to use it is not to use it with my fingers, but I take like just a brush like this and I'll swirl it around and I'll just go in on my cheeks, and it just gives a light coating, and I really like that. I feel like I can control the product really well, and it applies beautifully. So that's how I've been using this. My goal is to use it 13 times. I've used it 8. So that's sticking around some more as well. Not mad at that. For the Blob, a putty or cream product, this is credit to Mitch Godet, and I pulled in my e.l.f. Putty Primer. I don't use this usually on school days because for me to put on this is like an extra step. I don't know why, but it is. So my goal is to use it 13 times. I've only used it 4, and that's the same 4 times I've already used it from last time. So no difference, but I'll continue to use it. I do like the product. It's just a slow go for me because I have a lot of primers on the go as well. For Nightmare on Elm Street, something that you have to cut into to finish or use. I don't even know where I'm at with this one. Hang on, let me measure this. Okay, so I would have to cut into this tube. I brought in this Glam Glow Starter. I really like this product. I'd have to cut in the tube to finish it. My goal is to use it 13 times. So far, I've only used it 3, but I was able to make a little bit of a mark. So I'm gonna continue to use this. I'm also using 2 different MAC strobe creams. I'm trying to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter. So there's a couple of different products like this that I'm currently using. So this is sticking around for 10 more uses, but I have a feeling it'll be less than that and this will be done with. So we'll see. But in order to get it all out, I'm going to probably have to cut the tube and dig in there. So I don't mind that. I really like the product. So that's sticking around. Up next, for Amityville Horror, a product that haunts you, I put in this Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Nearly Natural, I think. This is a really lovely blush. I had to repress it because it got pan and I wanted to like repress it, make it easier to use. So here's what it looks like. I use this strictly as a blush topper. I usually dip into another blush with this and then I'll put this also on top. So my goal was to use that 13 times and I did. So this is rolling out, but I am going to continue to use it because it is one of my items in my plan to pan for 2023. I'd like to get this out. Really? You want to say hello? Oh, someone who's not a nightmare, although I can't feed her pizza anymore because she throws up, huh? You like pizza though. Say hello to your fan club. Are you done now? You haven't bothered me since I got home from school. Did I get kisses? Maybe. No, you're playing camera shy, huh? Look at her not making eye contact with the camera. Okay, so that is rolling out, so I'll have another product that I can bring in. For Frankenstein, a Franken product. I don't Franken products, so I decided to bring in 2 products that I will use at the same time. So I brought in this Dior Backstage Foundation and this Hollywood Flawless Filter product from Charlotte Tilbury. My goal was to use them together, therefore making a Franken. I wanted to use this 13 times. I've used it 0. Now let me talk to you about that. I am trying to hit goal on another foundation and that's all I've been wearing. And when I wear that, I'm not going to wear this because you won't be able to see it underneath. So once I'm done with that goal, I'm going to move on to my other foundations and this will be put into the rotation. So no movement on that yet, but starting next month, I will have movement on that. So I'm excited to use it together, Frankened. For Fright Night, a red item or something vampire themed. Well, I think that the vampires from Twilight look just so glowy and dewy. And that's what this packaging reminds me of, the little vampires on Twilight. So my goal is to finish this. And I made a pretty good dent so far. That's what I mean when I say I'm panning a few of these kind of items. Like I'm panning 2 of these, this one, the Flawless Filter. So a lot of similar items that I'm trying to get out of my collection, but I really do like this. I use this with more of a sheer foundation, and it looks really pretty underneath. This is in the shade Pink Light, and I'll show you what it looks like. It really, I don't feel like it shows up pink. Like, there it is. I mean, it definitely has a pink hue, but underneath your makeup, it just looks really pretty and glowy. I really enjoy it. And a lot of times I'll use it as like a primer. So my goal is to finish it. I will. I'm not worried about that. Hopefully by the end of next month, I'll have that out. We'll see. For one missed call, something you almost missed out on, credit to Leah Embo again. That is this e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I almost missed out. I almost didn't get it. I mean, I can still purchase it, so I guess I wouldn't have missed out, but I almost missed out on finding out how much I liked it because I almost didn't purchase it. I really enjoy this CC cream, not only the texture and stuff, but I'm in the shade Fair 150C, and I feel like this is a really good foundation shade for me. I feel like it matches me very, very well. My goal is to use it 13 times, and I haven't used it at all. Same excuse as to why I haven't used the Franken product. For 7, an item that's still in its box packaging. What's in the box? For me, that was this Tarte Sea palette, Sea Breezy blush and bronzer palette. This was still in the box when I brought it in. It has 3 items in there, a bronzer and 2 blushes. I will swatch these so you can see them. They are so beautiful. And I have a goal to use this 6 times. I've used it once, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep using it, and we're gonna see how far I get by next month. I have a lot of things in my rotations, and I'm doing a lot of panning projects, so I'm not mad at my progress. And there's a lot at the end of the month, I feel like. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to stop making excuses. And then finally, for the Blair Witch Project, an item that you'd wear on a makeup, no makeup day. And for me, I put in this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. This is a really pretty color, and it's something definitely that I feel like I can get away with wearing that'll like look natural enough to not look like I'm wearing makeup, but yet I'm wearing makeup, and it just helps out the shade of my lips. So that's it right there. My goal is to finish this. I didn't weigh this last time, and I should have, but I weighed it today and it weighs 15.14 grams. So I'm going to use this and see like how much progress I make on it in a month. And I'm curious to see how much the weight goes down. And I hear that these are clear containers, and I see nothing that suggests that yet. So I definitely haven't used it enough to see that. So I can bring in 1 item because I rolled 1 item out, and I put in numbers 26 through 72 because those are the lines on my Google Sheets that I have the prompts in. So I'm going to randomize 1 prompt, 44, and I will be back to let you know what that prompt is and what I'm bringing in for it. Okay, so I'm back. The prompt I got was for the movie It, something that reminds you of a clown. And to me, colorful things remind me of a clown. So I chose this palette, number 1, because it's very colorful. But number 2, I decided to pull in all of my Luxie shadows, which is this row down here, the middle row, and then the top 2 here. And I'm going to swatch them all for you so you can see what they look like. But my goal is to use each one of these shadows 1 time a piece. So I'm going to swatch them for you because I think this will be really fun for me as well. And I'm also doing a Marco Polo for Jen from Project Beauty because she wanted to see them swatched. So I figured 2 birds, 1 stone. Hi, Jen. So, okay. Here are the Luxie shadows, and I'll tell you, I guess, I probably should tell you the names of them as I do them, right? Oh, good God, there are a lot of them. All right, let me get myself organized, and I will be right back. Okay, so let me get, this is going to be, okay, Dragon Slayer, High Roller. Dragon Slayer and High Roller. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Reflection. And then 420. So those are the first 4. Reflection and 420. They're so pretty. Okay, so I swatched all of these Looksy shadows, these 3 rows here before I came back on. And here is what they all look like. They are so beautiful. For like $3, I mean, hello, they're gorgeous. So my goal is to wear each one of these one time in some capacity before I can roll this prompt out. So I'm really excited because I wanted to start playing with my special shadows and my singles and stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited that I got this prompt, I have it in, and I'm excited to use my singles. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.